Hello guys and welcome to Bits Bytes. Today topic is function. Function are two types in which you can perform a single task. Like in main, our program execution start with main. Main is also a function. First of all, clear your mind and what is function? I am using function every time, but now a time I create my own function for performing a single task. Function are two types: built-in function or a user-defined function. What is built-in function? Built-in functions are those kind of function which is already defined in the compiler in some header files or in some files, like printf. What is printf? Printf is a function, as well as scanf is also a function. Getch for not for holding the screen, it get character. Get ch, its full form is get character. It's kind of that thing. What is user defined function? User defined function is also known as non-primitive function. Non-primitive, it is defined by the programmer for performing a task, or controlling the execution of the program. Like in Facebook, we are using Facebook. Both of them send message simultaneously. It does not give any error. That's why it's a multi-threading. What is threading? Threading is a small portion of the process. We will discuss about the threading and all. Now today we will focus on the function. Normally we use built-in function, but when you create any project or anything and you do not know the function is defined or not, Google it. If you not find anything, then you can create your own function with the compatible. You can create your own function and to perform anything what you want. Like you want to perform a power, calculate the power. User enter 2 की power 4, that means 2 and 4 entered by the user, and you calculate the power, that means 16, 2 की power 4 equal to 16. You display 16. So it is built-in function, but if you want to create your own function, then you can create. So how we declare that? How we declare that? First of all, a question arises: how to define a function? That means I want to create my own function, but I don't know how to create that function. in those languages who support OOPS feature, then that language on that language function is known as a method. We say the method over there. Over here we say function. So now how to define a function? First of all, what your function performing? It returning something, it gives something, or display something. Clear your mind. It display something or a return something. Okay. If it returns something, then you put that data type like integer, then you put int, float, char. Your function returns something, that data type, then function name. You can take any name, but your function name start with character or a underscore. Then function parameter. What is function parameter? Function parameter is like how much values taken or needed to perform that function. Like in power function we need two integers value, 2 and 4. That means function name open bracket int a int b. When I calling my function, then must require two integers value, and inside the curly braces put the set of instruction in C language code. So now I am start practical. There are two ways to defining a function. First, you define a prototype. That means you define you declare a function. After the main, you define a function. Okay. Then compiler, when you call that function, compiler check the definition, then call the definition. If there is a better programming way, you define and declare separately, because it helps a lot. And second way is declare and definition at the same time, but your function should be written before the main. This is important. This is important for that. Your function written before the main. This is important. If you define and declare at once. So it is a two way to declare a function in your C program. So it is clear, but the question arises, how can call the function in another program? I'll show you that way, but in another video. I show you how to call a function from one program to another program. That means one file to another file in another video. So now practical will be started. I show you both way of declaring a function. First, how to define a function, you should know about the function return type. What your function returns? It returns something or not? If it not return, that means it is print something. Return data type. What is return data type? There are data types, but one data type is included, that is void. If your function is not return anything, then your data type is void. Or if you do not write anything about the return type of the function, then compiler thinks that its return type is integer by default. So I create a function today day. Its return type is void and it's having one parameter, that is I. Now I am defining the prototype first. So today day function prototype is defined. Now I am creating main function. I create one variable, name is a, one identifier, name is a, and I take the value of a through user, not on, and corresponding that value day will be printed using today day function. That's my function buffer. I use %d is the format specifier for integer, and I call you today day, with passing the one parameter or passing the one value, that value of a, and that value of a copied in the value of I. When I am calling any function with some parameter, like over here I pass the a in today day function, then the compiler become int I equal to a. So value of a is copied into the value of I, become a value of I. Copied the value of a in the value of I, and over here I pass by value. I am using pass by value. That means if I am performing any task like addition, subtraction, multiplication on the value on I, then no effect, no changes will be reflected on the a. Now I am defining the function body. It prints using switch case having one disadvantage, that is race around condition. If you do not write break condition, then below cases also will be executed until the compiler reads break statement in switch block. So that's a big issue in this switch case. Some cases that trace around condition helps a lot. Like you want to user enter anything and perform that task. Not all cases will be perform a single task. Like I am enter 1, I am enter 2, enter 3, enter 4. It always sum my two value, summation of two value. It always gives addition of two value. Then that time race around condition will be helpful. Like 1 to 10 range is performing the addition, 10 to 20 performing the subtraction, 20 to 30 performing the multiplication. If user enter between 1 to 10, then it always gives addition. It perform only addition. So that's a benefit for the race around condition. I am discussing on the switch case video also. Now it's giving some error. I am forgot to terminate. I am forgot to double code in the printf statement. That gives error. You see that I am enter 4, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 is Thursday, 7 is Sunday. Now my function is calling. Now I am show you that function it declare at once. मतलब define and declare of the function at a same time. No prototype needed, but the returning part is changed. It should be written before the main. It should be written before the main. Now I am show you the function that perform define and declare at once. No prototype needed. I am creating my function, sum function. It helps to sum the two value, sum of two value. That means it shows k plus b. That's it. It display k plus b. And all function called in the main or any function called at anywhere, but you should be called at within the function body. In some function having two parameters, because sum needed two value. Summation operator is a binary operator. It needed two value for performing the addition. If you do not know about the unary, ternary and binary operators, you can watch my previous videos, operators videos. There are various operators and what operator doing which, how to use the operators like less than operator, greater than operator. All operator videos I created separately videos and detailed videos in which I created a practical videos always. That's why. Now I am calling my sum function a and 10. That means user enter anything. It gives 10 plus a. Now I am forgot to the format specifier. That's a issue in the C language. Format specifier is needed, but in Java no need of format specifier. In C# no need of format specifier. Like I am enter 7, then 17 will be printed. That means some function call and it print 17, matlab 7 plus 10. It printed 17. And Sunday is 7th day of the week according to my program. That's why. If you have any doubt about the function, any problem arise during your practice, you can say me in the comment section. Both functions will be called and run perfectly. Okay. So it's all about today's video. I show you the code again just because the compile part. Compiler runs main first, then it allocates the memory of A at compile time, then it display printf, enter the number between 1 to 7, scanf, it read one value only, it value, and then it read today function, today, then compiler finding today's prototype and checking, and then call it, and then sum a and 10 again. That process will be called. Thanks for watching, and don't forget about like, subscribe and share the videos to your friends and others.